Hey everyone, and welcome to thelines.com. Today we are going to be going over how to bet on FanDuel Sportsbook in North Carolina. That means we are going to be going over the who, what, when, where, why, and how of everything North Carolina online sports betting, so you are ready to place your first bet with FanDuel Sportsbook when sports betting goes live on March 11th. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Like I just mentioned, online sports betting will launch in North Carolina on March 11th, which means, yes, just in time for you to place those wagers on March Madness. Now, online sports betting is also going to launch in conjunction with the legalization of retail sports betting as well. Now, North Carolina already has some retail sports betting at its tribal casinos, but in addition to the online sports betting apps launching on March 11th, we will also see the future of retail sports betting in North Carolina shift a little bit. So while retail sportsbooks might not launch the same day as March 11th, we are paving the path forward for retail sports betting to open at pro sports facilities in North Carolina. So you might not see them today, but in the future, you may see a FanDuel branded sportsbook at a pro facility in the state. So that's something coming down a little bit further in the pipeline. Now, what does online sports betting and the launch of online sports betting mean? Well, that means that you can either fire up the FanDuel Sportsbook app on your phone or go to the website or the mobile site on your phone and bet with FanDuel Sportsbook. And that also means that you're going to get remote registration, which is basically the ability to register for FanDuel Sportsbook from anywhere. All you have to be is 21 plus. So the legal age for sports betting in FanDuel Sportsbook is 21 and older. So if you are under that threshold, you are not going to be able to sign up for FanDuel Sportsbook. But if you are over that threshold, you're going to be able to sign up from your couch, your friend's house, out at the bar, wherever you may be, you can sign up for that app. And that is the beauty of online sports betting. When you sign up, make sure to use the links in the description because FanDuel is offering a Bet 5, get $200 in bonus bets offer for those of you who sign up using our links. Now, if you live in North Carolina, you have likely seen some advertising for offers starting earlier than March 11th. And while I don't want to confuse you, I want to explain what that was that you were seeing. So FanDuel and many other sportsbooks started what they called a pre-live or pre-registration process. This was an incentive for users in North Carolina to sign up for these sportsbooks before they actually went live. And pre-registration offers started on March 1st. So there was a little bit of extra incentive if you signed up early, but if you didn't, don't hesitate because like I said, using the links in our description, you are going to be able to get that Bet 5, get $200 in bonus bets offer that I will go into a little bit more detail about later. But first, we gotta get ready with how to register for FanDuel Sportsbook, how to find it, and it's all quick, simple, and easy process, so it should just take a few minutes to explain. If you are looking to download the FanDuel app, if you are an Apple user, it's going to be in the iOS store. If you are an Android user, it's going to be in the Google Play Store. If you want to visit FanDuel Sportsbook, then you can also just visit it on your computer, but I always say the app is the best. Now, registering for the Sportsbook is going to be a quick and simple process, but FanDuel is going to need some personal information from you, and that is going to include your name, your date of birth, your address, email, phone number, and the last four of your social security. Now, I know that some people are a little hesitant about giving the last four of the social, but I promise this is safe and secure, and it is the only way for FanDuel to verify that you are who you say you are. So you are going to need all of that information when you register, so just be prepared to hand that over to FanDuel. Once FanDuel confirms your registration, you are ready to start depositing and placing your wagers on FanDuel Sportsbook. Now, when it comes to deposit options, there are tons of different choices at FanDuel. That includes using bank transfer, using a credit card, debit card, PayPal, or also an option called Pay Near Me, which is where you go into a select physical retail location, you have a code. The cashier scans that code. That's going to connect it to your FanDuel Sportsbook account. You give that cashier cash. The cash that they receive is then going to be loaded onto your FanDuel Sportsbook account. So whether you want to handle things with cash in person or do a quick bank transfer, FanDuel has you covered. Now, when it comes to wagering options, we've already talked about March Madness and how that is going to be on the table, but pro sports and college sports are allowed. There are a few limitations in college sports when it comes to in-state player props, so just make sure you read the rules and regulations. But outside of that, betting on March Madness, betting on conference tournaments, betting on the NFL, MLB, NHL, MLS, everything you can imagine, FanDuel is going to have that for you as an option. Now, as I promised, we are going to get into how to use those bonus bets that you get. So first and foremost, we've taken you through the process. You have found that FanDuel Sportsbook app. You have registered for an account using the links for the lines, which is going to get you that sign up offer. And now it is time to deposit and place your bet. So you're going to deposit into FanDuel Sportsbook using one of those options I've mentioned above. And by the way, that's not even all the options that FanDuel has. Those are just the most popular ones. And then it's time for you to make your first bet. Now, this is a bet 5, get $200 promotion, which means that your first bet on FanDuel Sportsbook needs to be a minimum of $5. So just remember that. I know some people kind of want to test out the app, feel it out, and maybe they're thinking, okay, I'll just do a $1 bet. You can absolutely do that. But if you do that and your first wager on the site is $1, that is not going to qualify you for this promotion. So that promotion will no longer be available to you. So just remember, if you want the bet 5, get $200 in bonus bets, your first wager on the site has to be a minimum of $5. Then FanDuel is going to credit your account with $200 in bonus bets. You can use those bonus bets to wager on whatever sport you like. So if you want to, do a few here on college basketball, do a few here on NFL futures, you can absolutely do that. Just remember that these bonus bets are going to expire within 7 days. So if you don't use them within 7 days of them being credited to your account, you are unfortunately going to use them. So just make sure that you are keeping track of the time limit when those bets get credited to your account. But when it comes to FanDuel, you are getting one of the biggest names in online sports betting. You are getting one of the best sign-up offers out there for North Carolina. You are never going to have a limit on the amount or a shortage on the amount of betting options and rotating promotions like odds boosts that you are going to find on this app. It is one of the best in almost every single market that it is in, and that is for good reason. So if you are looking to sign up for FanDuel Sportsbook in North Carolina, make sure you use the links in our description and know that online sports betting goes live March 11th, and you are ready to go. Good luck with all of your wagers.